Hey, and happy Monday. We're back with you. Last week we were in court with pleas and motions. For the most part, it was motions. We had people coming back from prison, trying to get out of jail, all kind of nonsense. But one of the things that did happen is young man Elijah Hebert, 20 years old of Aner, pled guilty to his part in the murder or the cover-up of the murder of a young lady, Sadia Salim, mother of three, and he received 15 years as an accessory after the fact of murder. So it goes without saying, murder is the killing of another person with malice or hatred, and some sort of pre-planning or forethought. So this case, like most others, you'll have a murder charge, but you'll also have accessory charges where the police say, well, you didn't kill the person, but you helped cover it up, or you moved the body, or you did something like this. Well, Elijah Hebert played a part in that, but not in the murder, but the cover-up. And when you do that, accessory after the fact of murder carries half of the sentence of murder. So murder is 30 years to life imprisonment, and he has pled guilty to his part in that, and he got 15 years. Now the person actually charged with murder, their charges are still pending. There's actually several people. It's a good time to talk about this because sometimes you get this idea, well, Jimmy always talks about the hand of one and being the hand of all. One easy indicator for that is if I'm present when the murder occurs and I'm aiding and abetting when that happens. In other words, I'm the lookout person, or I drive the getaway car and kind of stand out and scope out the parking lot. That you could be charged with murder there. If you are not a principal, in other words, you're not there when the murder happens, you were there before and helping to plan it out, that could be accessory before the fact to murder, helping to plan it, or accessory after the fact means I wasn't there, I wasn't a principal, but I helped remove the body. That is accessory after the fact of murder. And anytime there is a murder charge, there may be 4 or 5 other people that got wrapped up in either the cover-up or the planning. So you'd see a whole litany of charges, some being before the fact, some being after the fact, some being just general conspiracy. That's up to the police to figure that out and bring us whatever they have. And in this case, Elijah Hubbard pled to his part in it, which was helping to cover it up, the accessory after the fact, and he got 15 years. There are other charges pending, and other people will have to come up, hopefully at the beginning of the year, January or February, and finish the rest of that case, because the murder of Miss Salim was in 2023. So by that point, we will be at least a year and a few months into a new year. So that one should be ready to finish up. In better news, we've got applied for and received a grant. What that means to you as taxpayers is that you don't have to pay. This doesn't add to our budget. A grant is, there are people, like in this case, it's public safety that runs the highway patrol. The leader of the highway patrol is the head of public safety. And those guys put out grants to do things to help curb driving under the influence charges all across the state. Well, we applied for the first time in Georgetown, a DUI prosecutor, and they gave us the grant to do that. We were awarded that amount. So we're going to have Kelsey Hall, who had clerked with our office in the past, has now passed the bar and will start out with this grant in Georgetown trying driving under the influence cases. I think when we looked, when we wrote the grant, there was 140 pending, so she'll have a smaller caseload, but it'll all be just on DUI cases. And there's a lot of DUI cases that come out of Georgetown. A lot of them come out of the Murrells Inlet area, but we will handle anything that the sheriff's office arrests for, in other words, the unincorporated areas of Georgetown, or the highway patrol. Now, people that have town governments like Pawleys Island or Andrews or Georgetown City, they will have their own DUI prosecutors. That doesn't go in under our office. Our office, like in Horry County, we'll prosecute everything that the sheriff's office or Horry County Police or Highway Patrol makes. But if you see a DUI that takes place in the city of Myrtle Beach or in the city of Conway, they've got their own prosecutors that do that. In Horry County, we've had a person on a grant for 3 years. We've just finished up our 3rd year of that grant with our DUI prosecutor in Horry. But we've just started and just awarded the grant in Georgetown County. So I think Kelsey will do a great job prosecuting these cases, and hopefully by the time that we have to start paying her through the county, she will have earned her keep in Georgetown, and they'll see why it's important to continue keeping her on. But either way, it's 3 years of having a prosecutor down there in DUI court in Georgetown that us as Georgetown and Horry taxpayers don't have to pay for. These are coming through grants. So we try to do that. We've got well over $1 million worth of grants, presently speaking, to try to run the solicitor's office in a very efficient manner without any cost to either Horry or Georgetown or you as state taxpayers. But sometimes we'll get federal grants. Sometimes this is through the Department of Public Safety. But Kathy Floyd has been with our office for 47 years. And her and Rebecca Stanley really make life easy by writing a lot of these grants. So have a great week, and we will see you again next week